There are a few reasons as to why we bought this cottage, and this week we had a letter in the post that will change everything.
Morning lads, time to do some work. What do you want? I've got blackcurrant jelly, we've got track bars, we've got little moons, we've got watermelon, we can do watermelon juice, so we've got twister lolly. Do you want twister lolly or do you want DGB? ASMR jelly edition. House build finished 2028. I never realised how fun jelly was. Oh my god. Go on, mate.
Anyway, Craig was just saying today, like, what was I saying? Craig was just saying earlier, like, we're gonna have a big bed, like, we're gonna have underfloor heating throughout this whole cottage. We want to do like lovely wooden floors with a big fluffy rug, and then we're gonna have this amazing view onto our land, loads of wildflowers. That's what I can't wait for.
But for now, we're gonna knock down some more walls.
Open your mouth. Look how massive. I feel like we can do this. Don't mess about. We've got this. Stop it! It's not a food fight.
It is now. Alright, let's clean up on aisle 6.
And you'll be happy to know we got some new masks.
There's a paper in the wall in 2004, 20 years ago.
You think they did it on purpose?
Yeah, maybe. It's a picture of Boris Johnson with a big hole in his face. Pristine condition as well. I'll tell you what, these masks are a really good investment. You can actually breathe through them, it feels like fresh air. Look how thick the distance is between the stud wall and the actual wall. Jade did mention putting in some really thick insulation, so.
Yeah. Well, we don't mind sleeping in a cold bedroom, do we? We quite like the cold. And I want to keep those walls so badly, they're so pretty. This is just what I wanted, you know? Lovely brick wall. It is the vibe of the cottage, you know? So if we could keep them, that would just be gorgeous. I really want to keep the door as well. The cute little pink door. But why do you get all the decisions?
Because I'm a mom.
Alright, so that's the first side finished. Now we're knocked down. We're going to move on to this side now. I know we should be doing a major cleanup, but we haven't actually got any rubble bags yet. They arrive tomorrow, so cleanup will be tomorrow.
So this is where we're at now. It's bonkers what goes in to building a house. There's so much material. This is just 2 walls, we're not even like finished. But by the looks of it, they did a much better job insulating and damp proofing this room in the house, because the other room, we were pulling back the walls and it was all damp, the brick was wet. Here it's like really dry, so whatever they've done is work. We've also discovered that wherever they built the extension, there's a lot of breeze blocks, so we're hoping it's not the same on the outside, but we'll find out later today because we're going to chip some of it off to see what stone is behind it. The vision we've got is the cottage finished in beautiful granite, not breeze blocks, so fingers crossed.
Alright, we've stopped for a small tea break. Before we started this whole build, I was like, right, I need to get myself a nice pair of working boots, and I just envisioned in the future them looking like working boots. Check these out. Look at them, proper working boots. They're mine. It's actually so nice to come back to like a warm, clean bus where you can just wash your hands, put on some food and just sit and relax, like take off all your rubbish from the day and just throw it to one side. I'm so glad we've got this bus. It really helps us relax, even though the whole place is like a building site. So silver lining is custard the bus. Also got this candle the other day from the Ben Riach distillery. Oh, ups a daisy. Whiskey and smoke. Now, I wasn't sure about it to begin with because if I try and describe it to you, it smells like an old man sat in his whiskey snug and he's had the fire on and he's had lots of like peated whiskies open. It just smells like a bonfire and whiskey all in one. It's really, really gorgeous smell. I'm not sure about it for an actual room, but we'll give it a go anyway. Smells better than me or Craig right now. We also decided before we started this whole cottage build that we were worried about whether or not we'd have time to come in and make dinner, or if we'd be too knackered from like building all day. So I decided to go for these like frozen meals. They're already made, but I accidentally did the order wrong the first time I did it. 200 meals came and I was like, oh my god, how are we gonna eat all this? Because obviously there's a sell by date, so I've had to freeze a bunch of them. And then I saw online that you can get these like silicone liners for the air fryer, and I thought, brilliant. Bunged 2 of them in there. We've got a high protein bean and potato, and I think the other one is a curried noodles. So that is our quick lunch for today. What's happening?
Topsoil delivery tomorrow, so you can plant some fruit and veg and flowers. I thought it was going to come in bags as well, but he's just going to dump it. That's a big load.
Do we just need to, as soon as it comes, just move it?
Otherwise we pay 300 quid for some topsoil and it just gets washed down the hill. Bye!
Dirty day tomorrow then. Bye Alex. See you tomorrow, mate, with 10 tons worth of stuff. Not too shabby. And we don't have to do the dishes. Winning!
Look out, Trevor's about to pick up a power tool.
Okay, so we've got one of these big drills with the spiky bit on the bottom of it, and I'm gonna try and take off some of this rubbish, ugly, creamy yellow render that just should never have been put on such a beautiful stone. We're fingers crossing that there's gonna be some lush granite, is it?
You can already see like this epic pink piece here. All in here as well, you can see it. This is granite here, look.
But then the other side is breeze block, so...
There's only one way to find out.
How'd you turn it on?
Do you want some ear defenders? Actually, shall I put them on?
Yeah, babes, you should put them on.
Ready?
Craig's got sensitive ears, bless him. Okay! Probably put some goggles on though, shouldn't I? Better. This is quite thick then, is it? Can't do it anymore. Good news, it is exactly what we think it is underneath, which is fantastic, because we don't have to put like a fake cover over the front then. It is just, you know, original wall.
You know that's only the first brick though.
Yeah, we'll see how far we go.
It could stop there.
It could, and then breeze
and that
block.
could be breeze block.
Might have to get some fake ones. Bad news, it's going to take about 33 years to do it all. How long did that take? 15 minutes? And we haven't got the best weather for it today really. Come on Scotland.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Cheryl is an entrepreneur. She's in the feet business.
I can't help it if they're beautiful. Make it rain, baby.
Although Cheryl has made enough cashish to retire at 21, she's about to lose her entire fortune. There are 2 types of people in this world. Those who swan about logging into public Wi-Fi bareback, like Cheryl, and those who have Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN. A VPN keeps you safe and private by covering up everything you do online, kind of like a mask. When your laptop or phone connects to free Wi-Fi, you leave yourself vulnerable to hackers and scammers. But with Surfshark, all of that information is, in a way, blurred out. It gets encrypted. Anyone who wants to snoop on you or steal your private information won't be able to see what you're doing or where you're doing it from. Cheryl logged in at her local cafe to upload some pictures for her paying clients. And unfortunately, her entire backlog of photos got leaked onto the internet for free. Not only that, but her entire bank account has been drained. All that hard-earned feet money gone.
What am I going to do? In a few months, these feet are going to be wrinkly and they're going to need Botox. And nobody's going to pay to see that.
Don't be a Cheryl. Protect yourself with Surfshark. Head to the link in our description and enter promo code RYOW for an extra 4 months free and a 30-day money-back guarantee policy.
Alright, while Craig starts the outside of the house, there's no point in 2 of us getting wet, so I thought I'd come inside. We started the upstairs bedrooms about 3 months ago, 2 months ago, and we haven't actually cleared this one yet. There's a lot of stuff still up here, so I'm just gonna throw it downstairs. The barn's still chock-a-block with like rubble, rubbish, insulation, everything you can think of is just being crammed in there. There's no space to even breathe in there right now. Next week we're definitely gonna look at someone coming to grab it all, but we kind of wanted to take all of the walls down in all of the different bedrooms and rooms before he came, because it just makes sense that he only has to do 1 trip then and we can get rid of absolutely everything. So that's why we haven't done it. Plus we haven't really got anyone that can do it. We kind of need to make some friends in our local area and see who can come and help us out. How are we looking, fella?
We got a cottage, mate.
Oh, look. Why would you ever cover that?
Looks like there's some nice big pieces down the bottom.
It looks gorgeous, Craig.
Cool. And obviously we need to repoint this whole thing with some, like, is it limestone you use?
Lime wash?
Lime, something like that. Put some of that brick acid on there to clean them up.
Goodness.
gonna be great, isn't it? My forearm's gonna be massive at the end of this. They're absolutely killing me.
Are they?
That drill just like just that alone makes me buzzing to see what it looks like finished.
I know.
Should we just rip that drain pipe down because it's broken anyway and it's right in my way, so I'll just pull it off. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, watch this now. Is that iron?
Iron Mike Tyson though, isn't it?
That's what they used to call me in high school, Craig. How did you know? Yeah, I just get if I kick it and an iron bit falls on my head, we're not doing too well.
Don't get any iron on your head, babe.
That is iron. Can we keep that? Across the bomb, that will. I'm not going to kick that then. I might lose a toe.
Do you want the cottage to be finished, or do you want a big drain pipe and yellow wall?
I want a full head for the rest of the renovations. You can do that. Uh-oh, you've got the ladders. That's it, make sure they're on tight.
This is just loose, this one.
Oh no. Get down before you cause any more damage, please.
When you think about how you build a house, it's not that hard really, is it?
Why are we getting builders in then, bro? Why didn't you just build the full extension?
I might just cancel them, to be honest. It can't be that hard.
Comment down below if you know how to build a house.
I think that's where it starts, and that's why they put the drain there to cover the ugliness. I think that's just breeze blocks, mate.
No! Can we get it to match somehow?
So apparently you can get these tiles that the front, like a few millimeters, are made from granite, and the rest is just like a panel, and you can stick it on so it looks like the whole thing is granite. So I think that might be a better idea.
I'm not sure if I love that.
Let's see if it's actually breeze block, shall we? It's granite, baby! Well, that one is. Maybe they've fronted it with granite and they put the breeze block inside.
Yeah.
That would be the smart thing to do. Out. Alright lads, this is where we're at. Still a bit of render left there. Looks like the extension is not granite, which is a damn shame. But let me just show you something mental. This is mad. I wasn't going to touch the back. I almost feel like I need to take it down because it's borderline dangerous. I've got the SDS drill on it for maybe 2 minutes and look at this. There's just a gap between this and the concrete render. I thought it was going to take 3 weeks to take that down, but I think it'll take about 10 minutes. So stupid. How has that even stayed on all this time, you know? Let's get this last little bit done so we can finish for the day. Come on! I literally got a blister on my hand from holding this thing. Grafting life, lads. Time for a blowjob. Woo! Now that looks a lot better on this half. This looks a lot worse. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. Any suggestions? Jay mentioned those tiles that we could maybe put on to make it look better. The back of this looks horrendous. Oh wow, look at that. Tomorrow, we got a little bit to clean up. Alright Dan, open your eyes.
Wow, I can see what it will be, which is incredible. That looks so good. That's so different, isn't it? That looks so nice though. Those colours are wicked.
Yeah, once that's like all washed down, it's going to be epic.
Well done, babes. That was a really good job.
Just got to do the same on the other side now.
So we've come round to the back of the house because we remembered that the whole thing is granite stone, which means that they possibly wouldn't have put an extension on from here. So does that mean maybe if you just dig a bit deeper into the front, it will be granite?
Possibly. This is what we were hoping it would be like, but it's not. But it also goes to the end that side with granite. If you're wondering what granite is, it's granite.
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 And we do think that an extension has been added on because of this section. Upstairs, the floor's different, and there's a line which goes down the side. It's so weird. I know it's very dark in here now because it's quite late, but maybe the house literally fell down.
Or maybe it was like an old farmhouse that they restored, and the front half of it, yeah,
maybe down. It was like a...
And the back was still there.
Like a ruin. I think that might be the answer, you know? Maybe someone drove their car in. Too many whiskies.
My money's on that.
I'm going with that one as well. A few weeks ago we got a letter which stated that the Scottish woodland would be undertaking a long-term forest plan, which would essentially see a huge area of forest being chopped down, and unfortunately the area behind us will be affected. The information we were given was that altogether the area being felled consists of around 176 acres, and the harvesting will take place over 10 to 20 years. Even all of this part has been permitted to be chopped down. So of course, we had some major concerns and questions. For a start, this forest was a huge factor in us wanting to actually buy the house and live here. We spend every single day in it without fail, whether it's running or walking. We've seen red squirrels, birds of prey, and I've even had a deer run straight past me. We would be absolutely devastated if it was just all cut down around us. They enclosed a proposed felling map to indicate where the forest would be felled, and unfortunately we're smack bang in the middle. The reason they do this is for the timber wood production, but they have mentioned that it will be restocked, but that can take years to grow. But the letter was very understanding, and they know there's like many sensitivities around this felling, including protected species, archaeological sites and public access, etc. So I sent my email of concern and they responded saying that they'd come out and see us, which is not the response I thought we were going to get. I thought it would be like, that's just tough luck, you know, you live in a forested area, this is what happens. But they were really kind about it, and they're due to arrive any minute, so we'll keep you updated.
So our thought process is that there's 350,000 of you that subscribe. There's probably about the same amount of trees here. So if you all come up to the property, bring a chain and some handcuffs, pick a tree each, they can do nothing. That's the master plan. Let us know if you're in. Comment, chain me to a tree in the comments.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, not very promising, but they said that they'll have a conversation with the clients about keeping some of the trees. At the end of the day, it's a commercial forest and it's there to make money, so I think they're gonna just lop it all down, but it's gonna be slow and over time. Still doesn't take away the fact that it's a bit gutting.
Big time. I was like, will you like take a tree, leave a tree, take a tree, just thin it out? And they were like, no, it's all going, every single bit of it. But the people that came up were really lovely. They were really understanding, you know. They were like, we really want to work together to figure out a good plan. Like, it wasn't like,
we want to work together, yeah, we're chopping it all down.
They will work with us to try and keep a border maybe, or something, but what they were saying is if we keep a few trees, they won't be strong enough to withstand the wind and they'll just fall down if they don't have like their buddies to back them up. Oh, I feel really sad now. It's just hard to know what it's going to look like, you know.
Just picture a forest, but bold. You can't win them all though, can you? At least we got the sunshine.
Well, wait till we don't have that as well. Bold forest and it's raining. Alright, well we'll see what they say, you know.
Keep you posted. Morning lads, today we're taking on the yellow wall.
The plan is to get it all off today.
Teamwork
makes the dream work.
Makes it dream work. Perfect.
So we're gonna let me do this, are we? Is that safe or?
First things first, you're gonna need a helmet. That mullet's fire, babes. Love it.
Isn't she cool?
Class.
We're gonna call her Melissa the Mullet.
Or you should just call her Melissa.
Mulletissa. That's a bit tight. Watch my second chin. Give her room to breathe. Melissa's getting choked. So the real reason why I'm gonna do this today is because I'm not afraid of heights. It's not that tall, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you, bro. Any tips?
Go hard or go home. Go hard on your home.
Go hard on your home. You love it. You love it. See ya.
The real reason Amy's doing it is because it's really dangerous. Nothing.
I'll just go from here, is it? Just to see how we go. Because if this is too vibrational, I might fall. Okay, we're going. Oh, it's stuck. Let's start at the bottom and
yeah, start on the bottom. Get your technique down first. Yeah, go on, Trev. Get into it, lad. Use that bar now on that whole section.
Yeah, you get the bar. Remember that teamwork we talked about? Go on, jab it. Nice. Oh, the whole thing. Wicked.
Okay, keep going then. Careful, babe.
That's not going to fall on my head though, is it?
Possibly, that's why you got a helmet on.
Yeah, that's fine. We found another one.
Too hot. Time for some ice cream.
Just an FYI, if you haven't had little moons before, they might be the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, literally incredible. Sorbet wrapped in soft rice dough.
I can't bite it. La, 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 la.
This is what it's supposed to look like when you bite it.
So good.
So whilst we scoff our little moons, we had a little sample pack through of some composite decking. So our builders told us that composite decking will be better in this climate because it's so wet all the time. So composite decking is basically molds of plastic that look like wood, but they last way longer and they're more durable. So this is the pack. These are the options. Any standing out to you straight away, Trev?
No. actually. I don't know. All right, follow me. So you're gonna want to know where the decking's going. It's a good question, guys. Here. So we want it to be decking the whole thing, and then within the decking we'll stick in a sauna. We'll like cut out a cold plunge, maybe a fire pit, and like a little workout area and yoga area. So we can come here and we can do it all.
With this extension, it's going to come out to about here, and there's going to be glass with a view. So we don't want to like have it too in the middle so that it blocks the view. Like 6 by 6, like a big square area, do you think?
I know we've been working on this house for a while, but I still don't know what 6 by 6 looks like. Anyone get that?
6 by 6 is the exact size of the carport as it is now.
Okay, too small.
I like the idea.
I bet you do.
Of having it tiered. You know, you could have like a hammock up there or something like that, or you know, like a little reading spot where you can watch the Fat Bird Cafe, and then you come down the stairs, and then the sauna is there looking out into the forest. Amy doesn't look happy about any of this.
Not for me. I think I want it to be exactly the same as the extension cladding. See if that company does decking as well, because I don't really want to mix and match the colours unless we have to.
Our extension is going to be like a dark grey cladded building, so whatever decking we choose is going to need to match that. But I like the oyster in that pack.
Craig, remember both of these pine cones? They were full of like peanut butter and lard and stuff. That's all gone. Oh, that's a bit dirty. They obviously didn't use their garden tools to clean up the area.
It needs a restock.
ASAP.
Customers are waiting, babes. You better hurry up.
Oh, I'm gutted that I didn't catch anyone in it. Anyone enjoying themselves, getting fat? Love to see it. All right, restock coming up. Restocking! And of course, there's still loads left. After I bought a little too much the first time, I got excited, okay? Okay, so we're gonna keep it quite simple today. We're gonna go with the already made fat balls, and I'm just gonna make a little concoction of suet. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. And bird seed. It smells a little bit like white chocolate. White chocolate and earth. No wonder they loved it though. We made absolutely loads last time, so I think maybe we'll just do half this time, because we had loads left and I left it in the fridge, and then the fridge smelled a bit dodgy for a while, so that should do. A bit of that and a bit of that, and I think they're happy with that. Done. The manager of the Fat Bird Cafe obviously clearly wasn't around to take care of health and safety on that day, so we're lucky we didn't have the inspector around. Oh, this is a bad idea. A nice little boatful to get those little chunky bodies available and ready for summer. Let's clean this place up.
You know you love your animals when you're doing that with no gloves on.
I know, it's gross. Okay, pop their new dinner in. Lovely and fresh for you made today. 2 bowls. And if we just top up their water, which they use to both drink and bathe in.
Don't worry about me, I'll just go thirsty.
That's yours. My bird cam still hasn't come yet, so I'm just going to use the GoPro again, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually get something this time. Oh, I brought the Hoover, didn't I? Give it a quick Hoover. That's better. Ready when you are, guys.
Okay, girls, it's time for some more rendering removal. In a bit, yeah?
Alright lads, this is where we're at. Taking a quick lunch break because my arms are about to fall off. Looking ugly, but it's got to get worse before it gets better, do you know what I mean? What's for lunch?
So I've got these really nice fat balls, right?
Sounds delicious.
Got one with your name on it.
I'll take 3. My country woman with her dungarees and her mullet.
Yeah!
And her pickup truck with her silhouette on the front of it.
I'm gonna do a hog roast for dinner, love.
You leave those pigs alone.
I would never. It's 4:30 and our rubber bags have just arrived from Amazon. So I've been left with the wonderful task of the cleanup from yesterday, which I'm really not looking forward to because it's a bit of a mess. Brilliant. Also, where we may have gained some rubber bags, I've lost my gloves. So better than nothing, no? Marigolds for the win. Let's go.
Nice job, Trev.
Not quite finished, love. Need another set of hands, please.
I'm quite busy, I am.
You're busy with me.
Tell you what, once we've cleaned this up, I'll take you to a new spot. Feels like we haven't left this bloody house. When Amy went to Ireland, I found a beauty of a spot, and it's 10 minutes from the house, so I'm going to take you. You lucky devil.
Is it a swim spot?
Maybe.
Yeah, I need a good wash.
What are you looking forward to most about this house?
about this room?
Actually, having my own bedroom with an ensuite, that'd be great.
Almost there, lad. Mental how much there is to shift, isn't there? Most normal people just buy a house and then they turn the key and they buy a sofa. Why didn't we do that, please?
This is way more fun.
Because this is way more fun.
And voila, all finished. So we've got the beautiful granite either side on this wall, which we love and we'd love to keep. Maybe next week we'll tackle the radiators, which I think I will repurpose for my garden studio because I just love them. I just think they're really cool. The cupboards are out, which I'm gutted about, but I will also repurpose them for my garden studio. Maybe the shutters that were in the front can go on the outside, like little French doors or something. That'd be really cute. This wall, not loving it. Only half is the beautiful granite, and then obviously the other side is breeze blocks, which we're going to have to figure out in the future. That is our bedroom. It's going to be a good one. And it seems we're just in time for 10 tons of, what is it? Some kind of soil that we've been waiting for. The work doesn't end, lads.
Time to move this topsoil.
Topsoil, that's what it was called.
Nailed it!
So this little patch here is just over 3 tons. And altogether, how many are we getting, Craig?
I said 10, but I reckon we're going to need about 40.
Righto, I'm going to tell you the plan. Let me just take you up our new steps. So what we want to do at the moment is create like a band of soil all the way across here, and then we're going to put as many wildflowers as we can just to brighten up this place and make it look even more jungly than it currently is. Where you can see that bedrock on the side there, we want to have some kind of fence with a trellis. It's just going to look really, really pretty when you first drive up. As for the top part, very much looking for suggestions. We're not landscapers. We don't really know what to do with it. This area gets the most light throughout the whole day. So we're thinking some kind of decking. I'm not sure. If you've got any ideas, let us know.
I massively underestimated the weight of soil. It's so heavy.
Do it, Craig.
No way.
Don't break the wall, bro. Maybe wait and I'll help you.
Oh my god, this is never gonna happen. I thought I'll just chuck it all over the wall. Nay chance, mate.
Bucket number 1.
Bucket number 1. This is gonna take 3 weeks to do this.
And 165 tons.
We've had enough. We're leaving.
I don't know where we're going, but Craig does. Says it's a gorgeous spot, and I'm really looking forward to it because the sun's just come out. It's been threatening all day.
The main reason we actually moved to Scotland is because it's so stunning, and I feel like we haven't left the house since we got here. So I found this little piece of paradise the other day. It's actually recommended by a mate. I'm going to take you there now, and this will show you why we decided to live here. Wait till you see this, lads.
Oh wow, that looks so pretty. It's quite fast though, Craig. You sure it's safe?
A little bit more rain than the last time I went. Be alright, it's only one way to find out though, isn't it?
We'll end up on the River Nile, Craig. Oh, is it cold? It looks like really cold whiskey. I don't know if I can do it. My knees are bolted. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna get out.
A few more things that we need to mention. Next week, the tickets for the great castle to castle bike ride are going on sale.
Make sure you pop it in your diaries, 6:30 p.m. The exact time our vlog will go out next Sunday. There'll be a link in the description for you guys to sign up to do the bike challenge with us. Bearing in mind, there won't be 200 spots. We've only managed, for safety reasons, 50. So make sure you come prepared.
The other thing that we were going to launch this week is our merchandise.
Yeah.
We spent the whole weekend filming it and photographing it and making it look great.
We've got the most incredible designs. We worked with our designer Kat, who smashed it out of the park once again. We love them. It's such a great drop for summer.
But we had a hold up with our printers, so it's not actually going to be available till the end of July. So you'll see us wearing it in the vlogs the next few weeks, so you can have a little taster. So that is it, lads. We'll see you next week for some more grafting. Got a little Scottish traffic jam going on.
Oh my god, are they supposed to be here? Oh, this is so much fun!
Hi sir, we're trying to get to Edinburgh. I wonder if you could help us. Oh, it's a lady, I'm sorry.